Hello, everybody. I am Dirty Avatar. Also, please, guys, if you would, make sure you like and subscribe this video. We are almost at our watch time hour, so if you could, spend some time and just, binge watch this video or other videos. Help us get to that 4,000 watch time. Also, if you could like the video and subscribe. We're trying to get to the 1,000 subscriber mark. So if you guys could be so kind and just hit the subscription button. All right, let's get into this. So tomorrow, December 6th, World of Warcraft will be implementing some class tunings. Class tunings, the word that we all love to hate as World of Warcraft. Okay, so right off the bat, I think these are going to be your PvE changes. Tank specializations. Tank specialized characters now generate 650 additional threat from 550. Developers notes, we've heard feedback that on pull burst and dungeon content is causing damage dealers to pull threat more often than is desirable. This change represents roughly a 15% increase to tank threat generation, which should help alleviate these cases while still requiring tanks to actively engage themselves to hold threats. That sounds like a good change to me. It sounds like maybe tanks were having some issues with holding threat, which I could see, like, especially if you have those high damaging classes with you, like hunters, mages, freaking, yeah. You got them high damaging classes with, yeah, I could see this. So this looks like it might have been a good change there. Okay, Demon Hunter, the hunt damage reduced by 10%. What you reducing our damage for, man? I don't think it's gonna matter, right? The hunt, when I was playing in Shadowland, I don't know how it is now. I'm just coming back to the game. But I remember when I was playing, the hunt was insane, but that is a PvE change. However, PvE changes do impact PvP. So I don't think this is going to matter too much. I don't think this is going to like do anything to the Demon Hunter damage when it comes to the hunt, right? Harder to the flame proc rate no longer scales with haste. I don't think that's going to matter. I don't think that's going to matter anyways. Because I think that demon that procs from this, it procs at a good amount anyways, I think, without haste. So I think Demon Hunters are still pretty good here. All right, Druid Restoration. Is there a queue on your server? There is not. There is not. You should be good to go. Restoration. Regrowth healing decreased by 6%. I don't think it's going to matter. 6%. Resto Druids, I think are still going to be in a good spot. I don't think this is going to matter too much. Hunter. Kill trap damage has been reduced by 20%. Explosive shot damage has been increased by 15%. Barrage damage has been increased by 15%. Marksmanship, all damage increased by 10%. Heavy ammo now causes trick shot ricochets to deal an additional 25%. Damage was 10%. Survival, all damage increased by 5%. Mr. Noob, you better be going horde, bro. You better be going horde, man. I don't want to catch you out in the mean streets of World of Warcraft flagged up as an alliance player out here, bro. I might have to catch you and hang you by your ankles if you do that. Yeah. You just roll horde. Horde, baby. If anybody watching this video, if you're the alliance, I'm sorry. All right, I'm sorry. Okay, deal with it. Deal with it. All right, let's get on to the next. All right, anyways, like I was saying, Hunter was insane when I left. And this looks like they're giving him more damage on top of whatever the hell they already had. Somebody let me know in the comments. Towards the end of Shadowlands and the beginning of Dragonflight, how is Hunter? Is this like, did they need this? I don't think they did. I don't think they did. I think, shit, Hunters need to get fucking nerfed, in my opinion. That shit. Anyways, on the mage. Fire mages, flame strike damage increased by 8%. Pyroblast damage increased by 5%. Fireball damage increased by 10. Scorch damage increased by 10. Ignite damage increased by 10. Okay. Flame strike. I don't think mages use flame strike in PvP. Now, I'm looking at all this from a PvP standpoint because I'm a PvP player. Now, I'd imagine all these changes are probably good for PvE, right? Then again, if you're a PvEer, let me know in the comment section. What do you think so far? What do you think? All right. Pyroblast increased by 5. Fireball, Scorch. I don't know, man. I think mages were, in my opinion, I think mages were already in a good position. I don't think they needed any of this shit. They already hit hard, man. All right, rogue, on to rogue. Assassination. Exsanguinate cooldown increased to 3 minutes, was 45 seconds. Damn! That's a hard nerf. From 45, woo! And bleed effects magnitude reduced to 80%, was 100%. Okay, let's see what the developers thought about. What were their mindset here? Recent data indicates that Exsanguinate is drastically overperforming its historic and intended power level. Oh. I heard about you dirty rogues, man. I heard about y'all, man. Coming back to Dragonflight, I heard y'all out here just one-tapping fools, you know? Stunning them and just bodying them in like less than a second, right? So, I don't know. Maybe this is warranted? I don't know. We recognize that this is a heavy nerf for an individual talent, but it is important that Exsanguinate's power be similar to alternative available talent choices. We see this as a temporary measure as we head towards the opening of Dragonflight's first season. Oh yeah, that's very important. Yeah, okay, yeah. We will reconsider Exsanguinate's position and role as the available talent for assassination. We may move, replace, or redesign it in a future patch. Okay. Especially, yeah, the first season's coming up, and I believe the tournament, the World of Warcraft tournament, yeah, you can't have rogues in that tournament just running rampant, just one-shotting the fuck out of everybody, and like, that'll be unfair, man. That reminds me like how monks. Look at this, we're going on to monks, but I remember, what was it? Season 1, I believe. Season 1 of Shadowlands. Remember how crazy monks were? Y'all remember? Y'all remember? Y'all know exactly what I'm talking about. Monks were just, if you seen a monk, you damn near just tucked your freaking tail, right? If you seen a freaking Windwalker, you basically just tucked your tail and was like, please, please. All right, on the monk. Brewmaster. Brewmaster's balance now grants 45% increased stamina. Was 30%. Okay. Mistweaver. Awakened Feline Spinning Crane Kick now heals 3 nearby allies for 60% of the damage done, was 50. Vivify heal to primary target increased by 20. Peaceful Mending now increases healing received by enveloping mist and renewing mist by 15/30. Was 10/20. Yulon's Whisper now heals 5 targets. Was 6 and healing increased by 15. Okay. Logging in now, starting from level 1. Cheeseburger the Paladin. Okay. Let me know what is your BattleNet ID, and I'll add you. Back to Monk. I think this is a good change, because I remember when I left off, monks, Mistweaver monks were not the best, right? They were not the best healers. They were not very sought after. It looks like it's a little heal. It's not too crazy, but let's see where it puts them. We'll see. All right, Paladin. Protection. Aegis of Light now grants 50% increased stamina. Was 45. What? Okay. Increased stamina was 45 and 30% increased armor was 15. Man, I don't like this for one reason, right? Because you see tanks in PvP. You see tanks in the arena. You see tanks in battlegrounds, right? And if you've played World of Warcraft, all right, Mr. Noob, I got you. If you've played World of War, you know prop paladins are just insane, right? They hit hard and they're tanky. They're hard to kill. Plus, they have like insane freaking healing for whatever reason. I'm just gonna say it. Tanks don't belong in PvP, bro. Tanks don't belong in PvP. I think tanks need to get the hell out of there. Tanks need to get the hell out of PvP, bro. I just don't. Yeah, tanks are super annoying, man. Like imagine for a second, right? You have this tank, right? This guy that's gonna take a lot of damage. He's meant to take a lot of damage, right? He's meant to take a lot of damage, and he can hit you hard. He can hit you hard, plus he can heal fairly well. Picture that for a second. You know what I mean? Like Blizzard, come on, Blizzard, take these motherfuckers out. Get them out of PvP, man. I don't even think they belong in battlegrounds, right? I really don't. I think because then you get the point where, like, you know, for instance, like the Warsong Gulch matches, right? You send a team to go kill the freaking flag carrier who's a prop paladin. You know what I mean? Oh, don't get me started. Don't get me started. Anyways, on to Shaman. Restoration, all healing spells increased by 5%. Acid rain damage increased by 50. Okay. Not bad. I wonder what my healing buddy's going to think about that. If you're watching this video, what do you think? Let me know in the comment. Let me know in the comments. Warlock. Soul Leech now converts 3% of damage dealt to an absorb shield. Was 6%. You know what? I see that as being good. I see that as being good. I mean, it might not be enough of a nerf or big enough, but man, when I came back and I started playing Dragonflight and I fought 2 Warlocks, I immediately thought in my head, what the fuck are Warlocks, man? Like, I don't know, maybe I was being a noob. I don't know. Maybe I was being a noob about it, but 2 of us were fighting this lock and he just sauced us up multiple times and we almost had him dead. We almost had him dead multiple times, but his, what is that ability called? Drain life? Yeah. That bullshit of ability that Warlocks have where they just basically heal themselves back to full. Anyways, on the warrior. Arms. Healed by violence now heals for 85% of the damage done by deep wounds, or 65. Okay, so they're buffing arms. They're buffing arms a little bit. You know, I like that. I think arms needed some love. You know what I mean? Protection. Here we go with Pride again. What are you guys doing? What are you guys doing? Fueled by violence now heals for 85% of the damage. Oh, what? Why are they giving prop warriors heals now? You know what I mean? Like, Blizz, what? I thought you guys wanted people to die in PvP, man. What are you doing? Brutal Vitality now causes 15% of the damage you deal to add to your active ignore. Pain was 30%. Okay. Now on to my thing. PvP. All right. Let's see here. Oh, I guess they had themselves a little event. Thank you to those who participated in and provided feedback during the Play with the Blues event in the Dragonflight beta. Huh, interesting. All right, let's see what's going on. What's going on with the Death Knights here in PvP? Anti-magic shell absorption amount reduced by 25% in PvP combat. Ooh, 25%. Where was it at? That's a big number. Will of the Necropolis damage reduced Reduction reduced by 50. Ooh. Ooh. That's two big numbers right off the. Oh. Anti-magic barrier increased to anti. Wait. Let me reread that. Hold on. Anti-magic barrier increased to anti-magic shell duration and amount absorbed has been reduced by 50%. And they're just gutting the fuck out of Death Knights, man. This is only the third line. Abomination Limb will no longer pull individual players more than once over its duration. Was every 4 seconds. Oh, so it's only going to pull one at a time. You know what? I ain't going to lie. No cap. That ability, I remember playing against Death Knights with this ability. This was super annoying. To know that it'll only pull you once. Okay. Improved Death Strike. Increase the Death Strike's healing. Has been reduced by 50%. A lot. Death Knights, I'm sorry. You guys are just getting beat down, man. Beat down. Frost. Death Strike's healing increased based on recent damage is reduced by 50%. If the damage was dealt by players or the... Oh my goodness. They're just nerfing the fuck out of Death Knights. Okay. Death Strike's healing increased based on recent damage is reduced by 50%. There we go. Another reduction. Another reduction. Blizz fucked you Death Knights up. Sorry to hear it. They just, you know, hey. Blizz, damn. Developers know Death Knight survivability has been substantially higher than we're comfortable with. So we're targeting several aspects of their defensive kit. We feel that with these adjustments, Death Knights will maintain durability with options to counterplay defensively. I don't know about all that. I don't know about all that. Death Knights were already kind of squishy. Additionally, the multiple grips from Abomination Limb created scenarios of unfun gameplay with minimal counterplay in PvP. Hell, all you had to do was LOS the shit. What are you talking about? We're changing this talent to be able to pull in a unique player in once per talent usage. We believe this change will allow the talent to be attractive talent to pick while maintaining counterplay options. Damn. You know what? You know what the developers did to you Death Knights? You know what they did to you guys? Picture this. Picture for a second. You know that meme where, you know, you have like you, right? You as in Death Knights. You Death Knights are walking into, you know, a place and you got these, you got the yellow figure, you got the gray figure. What up, Autumn? How you doing? You got the yellow figure, the gray figure, right? And, you know, first the yellow figure comes in and he's just, you know, just a nice swift, straight to the chops, straight to the chops, right? And then you got the gray figure, he comes in and he's gut punching you, right? You know what I mean? We'll say Dev 1 and Dev 2, right? And then you got the green Dev coming in with the bat, right? And he's just cold cocking you, right across the face, right? And it drops you. Straight just drops you, right? And then you have a blue Dev who comes in and he's giving you his hand, right? He's giving you the hand like, I'll help you, my friend. I'll help you. So you as Death Knights, as you're holding your chest from the onslaught that you were getting, you know, you reach out thinking that this blue Dev is going to help you out. And then he grabs hold of your hand and he pulls you up from the ground that you were knocked to. And then he takes your back and just suplex the fuck out of you. Clack! That's what the devs did to y'all. That's what the devs did to y'all, basically, man. I feel for you guys. I feel for you guys. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Hang in there, baby. Hang in there. It's only season 1. Anyways, on the Druid. How you doing, Autumn? How are you? How are you? How the hell have you been? How are you? Druid. Restoration Druid. Budding Leaves is now 70% effective in PvP combat. Budding Leaves. What is that? That better not be... Wait, it's a restoration. They better not make druids crazy in PvP, man. Fix an issue that caused focus growth buff to only apply to one life bloom at a time while using the undergrowth talent. Developer note. Life bloom has been a higher percentage of druid healing breakdown in PvP than we'd like, so we're reducing budding leaves. Oh, they're reducing it. Oh, okay, they reduced it. Okay. Well, then never mind. Never mind. Never mind. Evoker. Evoker. This is the new class. This is the new class in World of Warcraft, just in case if you guys don't know. They are a dragon class. I think they are casters. And I've seen them do some dirty work on people. All right. I've seen them. I've seen it, witnessed it with my own two eyeballs. All right. What are they doing to these guys? Scarlet adaptation cap is reduced by 30% in PvP combat. Okay. Fire Breath's initial damage is reduced by 30% in combat. You know what? That's probably good because I think that's the ability that I've seen evokers just wreck fools with, right? I was watching a certain streamer the other day, and yeah, he was putting in some dirty work with this Fire Breath, bro. Disintegrate and Pyre deal 50% increased damage in PvP combat. Okay. Developers note the goal of this tuning change is to reduce the very high burst from fully charged Fire Breath, which we felt was unfair, as it had the potential to kill enemy players without any time to react. Yes, that's what I was seeing. That's what I was seeing. Living Flame also had the potential to deal high bursts with all of its modifiers combined together, so reducing Scarlet adaptation's cap in PvP. Hey, Horlocks, you need to chill with that Demon Hunter nerf, man. What are you're a warlock, aren't you? Didn't you say you were a warlock? You're a warlock, huh? Demon Hunters are not busted, bro. They're fine. Demon Hunters are fine, right? Perfect. Perfect just the way Blizzard made them. Perfect. Autumn, I'm sorry. Don't hate me. She said, first you switched to yellow, now you're playing WoW. What is next? What's next? I haven't really decided. I don't know. They're not perfectly broken Horlocks. They're perfectly fine, bro. What class do you play? Don't you play a Warlock? Don't you play a Warlock? I don't want to hear it, bro. Anyways, where was I? You do, yeah. Mr. Warlock over here. I bet you... how many times have you healed yourself back to full from almost dying? You know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. How many times have you almost been dead only to have that whatever's beating on you and then you're just life draining this fool in his face, just laughing at him like, scrub, you can't kill me. I picture that's what you would probably be doing, you know? Oh, you're Destro. Oh, how is Destro? Destro was not in a very good spot when I left off. How is Destro? I make it work in BGs quite well, but that's because I'm me. Yeah. Hey, at least you ain't getting no hate mail. At least you ain't getting hate mail like you were in New World, huh? All right, let me get back to this. Where I leave off at? To compensate for the lost power, we're increasing the damage of Disintegrate and Power so that Evoker can contribute more meaningful, consistent damage. Note that this will affect both Devastation and Preservation specializations. Preservation. Mana regen is reduced by an additional 10% in PvP combat. Developers note, all healers have reduced mana regeneration in PvP, so that fights end after a reasonable period of time. Preservation receiving this reduction brings them closer in line with the other healers, so that mana is relevant. Sheesh. Okay. I mean, I got hate mail today for New World. Oh man, they still hating on you, bro. They still hating on you. Hey, also, do you guys play Pokemon Scarlet or Violet? Warlocks, Autumn, any of you guys? You guys play Pokemon Scarlet or the Violet? Or anybody, if you're watching this video, do you play Pokemon Scarlet? Not at all. Autumn says not at all. Because if you do, and you know what? We're getting off topic here. Hold on, let me get back into this. All right, Mage, Arcane, neither precision is now, or wait, Nether precision is now 75% effective in PvP combat. Prodigious Savant is now 80% effective in combat. Arcane Bombardment is now 65% effective in combat. Developers note, we're looking to address Arcane's instant burst damage through adjustment, targeting Arcane Blast and Arcane Barrage modifiers. Arcane Bombardment in particular has been too powerful of an execute effect in PvP for its current ability. Oh yes, yes. Yeah, I agree with you, Horlocks. I agree. He says, hope it matters that spec was, but yeah. What was it? The last time I left off, Arcane mages, they could straight up one-shot you with that, whatever that ability. I'm assuming that Arcane Bombardment is that big bubble-looking thing that would just slowly go at you, and if it hits you, you were fucked. You know what I mean? I agree. I agree. You Arcane mages needed this shit. All right? Y'all needed it. Take it. Take it. Take it. All right, Frost. Piercing Cold is now 50% effective in PvP. Ice Lance damage increased by 20% in PvP. PvP talent. Snowdrift no longer has a cast time. What the hell is Snowdrift? What is that? PvP talent. Snowdrift's cooldown reduced to 45 seconds. What is that? Iceman. You know what? Glacial Spike critical strikes are hitting harder than we would like, despite the long cast time attached to the spell. We're reducing Piercing Cold's critical strike damage modifier in PvP to help address this without impacting the base damage of the spell. We're also increasing the damage of Ice Lance as the splitting ice talent is less valuable in PvP. Given the unpredictable and constant movement of players, additionally, Snowdrift has been requiring more ramp up than intended. So we're removing its cast time and lowering its cooldown. Okay, I think that's justified. You want to do some BGs? I'm not level 70 yet. I don't think it's that, but it's hard cast spell doing like 100k hits. Damn. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not level 70 yet, Horlocks. Also, what faction are you? Monk, Mistweaver. Oh, okay. Yeah, I could do some BGs with you if you're like in the 60 bracket. Give me a second. Let me finish this portion of my video. Mistweaver, ancient teachings of the monastery now heals for 375% of damage done, was 240 in PvP combat. Developers note, we would like to see more aggressive playstyles from Mistweaver Monk to be possible in PvP, so we're targeting ancient teaching. You know what? I think that's justified. I think that's justified. Hated Tune, what up, bro? Yeah, take your time finishing cooking dinner. Okay, cool. What up, Hated Tune? How you doing, bro? We're just doing we're doing a video on the class tuning that's getting ready to come. You know what I'm saying? That's getting ready to come tomorrow. I think this is justified. I think, well, when I left off, Mistweaver monks were, like I was saying before, you Mistweaver monks just sucked, all right? Y'all needed the help, all right? Blizz is giving you some love. I think you should take it. Rogue. Echoing recommend damage is reduced by 30% in PvP combat. You know what? Developers note, we've seen that the ability could have extremely high bursts, more than we're comfortable with, so we are particularly reverting the change made in last week's hotfixes where Echoing recommends damage was no longer reduced in PvP. I think that's warranted, you know? Hey, I was watching one of my favorite streamers the other day. I'm just gonna say it. I mean, if he watches this video, I don't think he would. Hey, hate it. I know. You're a rogue. I know. Rogues are never unplayable, bro. Come on, come on. Give me a break. Give me a break. Rogues are never unplayable. you guys, come on. D tier, you're trolling, bro. You're trolling. You're definitely trolling. You're definitely trolling. Cheap shot, shadow plays, I can wrap into kidney. Yes, that, yep. That's the move, baby. I'm actually a part of that guild. Smashes White Claw. Yes, that is exactly what he does. That's exactly what he does. He, you know, he'll take the little camera. That, oh man, he pulls out his camera and he, you know, how's it go? How's it go? He pulls it out. And then he just proceeds to just murder the fuck out of you, you know? Gotta love it. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. And then he smashes the White Claw. No, he's not on the White Claws no more. Beating Peekaboo in his 2v2 carry is always solid. Yeah, if you can beat him. If you can beat him. If you can beat him. That's a big if. That's a big if. The man is crazy with his rogue. He is absolutely insane. Hate it. Hate it. Listen, listen. Have you forgotten? Have you forgotten? You have forgotten. You know what you know what's on my mind, Hated. Remember the time? Remember the time he was streaming and I said, yo, I got somebody. We'll leave it at that. We'll leave it at that. All right. Back to Shaman. On to Shaman. All right. Enhancement. Improved Maelstrom weapon increases the damage and healing of spells by 8%/15 per stack. A Maelstrom weapon in PvP combat was 1020. So they got nerfed. You ready? You ready for a rematch? I don't know. Raging Maelstrom increases the effectiveness of Maelstrom weapon stacks by 3% in PvP combat was 5%. Why are they nerfing enhancement? Was enhancement getting crazy or something? Storm Strike and Wind Strike damage increased by 30% in PvP combat. Okay. Damage, well, you know what? Let me finish this. Let me finish this. Damage and healing from fully stacked Maelstrom weapons are higher than intended in PvP, so we're reducing the value of the associated talents. Separately, we'd like for enhancement sustained damage to be more well-rounded in PvP, so we're increasing Storm Strike's damage. Okay. Okay. Elemental. Magma Chamber effectiveness reduced by 50% in PvP combat. Jesus. Earth Shock and Elemental Blast from Elemental Shamans deal more damage than intended with high stacks and menace sales. Okay. On to Warlocks. Warlocks. Speaking of Warlocks, what are we seeing here? What are we going to see? Curse of Tongues reduces cast time by 10% in PvP combat was 15. Okay. Curse of Tongues applied through Amplify Curse reduces cast time by 20 MP was... Okay, so they got nerfed a little bit. We're reducing the overall power of Curse of Tongues in PvP. We'd like for the spell to be valuable to cast, but not cause casters to have frustrating time trying to cast it. Okay. Okay, okay. Good change because this sucked. Lost lock versus lock. Yeah, I could see that. I could see that, Horlox. I could see that. Especially if it was Affliction and Tedestro just got at. How did it go? Who's that movie? Kick-Ass. Remember that movie Kick-Ass? Where he was like, my name is Kick-Ass. And he was like, more like ass kicked. Is that how it was? Is that how it is, Horlox? Ass kicked. Warrior. Arms. Mortal Strike's damage is no longer reduced by... Mortal Strike damage is no longer reduced by 30%. Okay, it looks like they're reverting something. Sharpened Blade now increases critical strike damage by 5. Was 10. Okay, they nerf it. Martial Prowess now increases Mortal Strike's damage by 15. Per stack was 30 in PvP. Okay. Execute damage increased by 20% in PvP combat. Arms damage. Ring damage reduced by 15% in PvP combat. Developers note, we're looking into increase Mortal Strike's consistent damage while keeping its burst potential in line through targeted adjustments to its modifiers. We're also reducing Rin's damage in PvP versus Skull Splitter. Has been a culprit from one-shots. Oh, they're trying to get rid of one-shots. Okay. Hated Tune says, I'm coming for all locks in season 1. Not if they hit you with the drained soul, bro. Not if they hit you with that drained soul. You ain't doing shit. Well, maybe you will. I don't know. Maybe. We'll see. We'll see. I'm sure I will see it because I'm pretty sure I'll be doing something with you. I don't know. I wish they would try. Get on my normal rating. We'll see about that. Getting glad on Rogue and Warrior this season. Sheesh. Let's see it. Let's see it. Anyways, guys, what do I think about the changes? I think they're good. I think they're good. I would like to give my condolences to the Death Knights, though. I would like to give my condolences to the Death Knights. It seems like the devs came at you guys with some extreme hatred. Maybe you guys kicked their ass too much in that blue event, and I don't know. The devs seem to like really wanted to give it to you guys. I'm sorry. Anyways, other than that, I think these are some good changes. I think there's some good overall changes. I think Dragonflight is going to be good. I think it's going to be good. It seems like Dragonflight is also going back to its roots, which I like a whole lot. So, as always, guys, make sure you like and subscribe to this YouTube video. Please, please, please. And my Twitch will be in the description. Also, go ahead and follow me there as well. Till next time, guys. Peace.